What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Now, I know in my video earlier today, I promised you guys some more drama. I promised to talk about the latest TSM, Golden Guardians, Bjergsen, all that stuff going on. And I did intend on making that video, sitting down and recording it right now. But we have some big news coming out of the LEC. Fnatic has finally decided to drop a big bomb on us. They have decided to make official a big rumor that has been floating around the League of Legends community for a while. And I think it's a little bit more important to get a video like this out in a timely manner than it is to talk about the drama. The drama's not going anywhere, so I promise you guys, you know, depending on what happens tomorrow, if we get anything crazy, that drama video will definitely be coming out tomorrow or sometime this week. It's on my radar. I have all the screenshots. I have everything ready. But, again, when a story as big as this one drops coming from Fnatic, it's definitely something we need to talk about, and I wanted to talk about it quick and get the latest and greatest news out to you guys, because I know there's a lot of LEC fans, a lot of Fnatic fans, a lot of self-made fans, Whippo fans, all those people out there wanting to hear some official news, and we got that from Fnatic today, so here we go. But before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick, if you guys have not already, please take a second and smash that like button. I would appreciate it so much. Really helps me out the YouTube algorithm, just an insane amount. Helps out my growth of my channel, videos, all that stuff, so that'd be great. Also subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. I know we've kind of been popping off last couple days, getting closer to 8,000. 10,000 is the ultimate goal, so hey, help us out if you're not subscribed. Click that button. With that being said, here we go. Let's get right into this. So, the big news, as I'm sure you know from like title, thumbnail, everything, is that Fnatic has announced, like in this tweet, this was a couple minutes ago, 13 minutes ago actually, Fnatic tweeted out, "Today we announced the departure of self-made LOL. Thank you for everything, Oscar." And then they posted this like 6-7 minute video, so we'll check it out. I haven't actually watched this yet. It literally just came out, and I got set up to record and, you know, started recording. So we'll see what's going on with this. They also posted like an article. They also posted, you know, some updates to the rest of the roster, the future of the roster and everything. So we'll talk about that stuff. But yeah, after all that Fnatic crazy drama we had this morning, and then now seeing the departure finally being officially announced today, kind of weird timing on everything, but hey, whatever. So let's see what they got to say, because it's kind of awkward between Fnatic and self-made now, so it's weird for them to be saying farewell, thank you, all that stuff, when obviously relations aren't too good right now. But we'll watch the video. Here we go. Let's see what they got to say.
Hey, my name is Oscar Boderek. I'm jungler for SK Gaming. Why the fuck did I just said that? Why the fuck did I just say SK Gaming?
What? I told you, I'm not gonna be in more Fnatic videos. Why? At the end of my career. Because your content is too good for me.
No, it's not. You're too good for me.
Yo, Chili Chong.
Chili Chong.
Buongiorno.
They're gonna run into self-made.
Ender, you called it. You said exactly how Razuk was going to tower dive. Walking behind the tower, and with the help of Doss's Nautilus, that's another kill onto Bwipo. It's at the cost of Kobe. Here comes Fnatic, the Destiny and the Gate delivers Nemesis to the Fnatic faithful, and it is a triple kill for self-made.
Just crazy looking back and seeing the big plays from self-made and stuff, and just thinking about how hyped up he was coming into this season, where people were saying maybe this will be the year he, you know, convincingly overtakes Jankos as the best jungler in the league. What's he going to be able to do with Fnatic, all that stuff. And then just a split later, you know, he wasn't even seen as like a top 2 or 3 junglers last split, and now he's getting kicked from Fnatic. Like, this all happened so fast. Life truly does come at you fast, ladies and gentlemen. It's just crazy to think.
Okay, so he has a big nose here. This is his nose. And here is his eye. He will be angry, Gragas. Look at this. I don't know, do you like fucking Gragas? I'm leaving this room.
And then getting Nemesis and self-made back together.
It has been fun to watch. Here comes self-made.
Oh, God! Selfmade just flashed over the wall!
That's it, he's dead.
We're going in with a disdain, but he's taken down.
They got to get the TSM 06 clips in there as well. That's always good to see.
First, and now they're going to turn their attention over to self-made. The Evelyn's going to have to try and get away. The hate spikes raining hell upon Rogue. That's 2 for self-made.
Here comes Cap. Self-made is waiting in the wings. Dredge line from Mickey. He's buying so much time. Whippo's going low, and he's taken out and down. Now Cap's jumping into the back line, looking for Reckless. Gets the kill onto Reckless, but how much more can he do? Self-made is rampaging across Cap's face. Takes him down.
I I wish they would have more talking in this video and less clips. Like, I love seeing these clips, you know, and it really just shows how cracked this guy is, and when he's at his best, how just mechanically gifted and talented and skilled this guy is, and it's awesome. But, you know, we already know this stuff. We've seen a lot of the cool plays. I know it's cool kind of, you know, seeing the nostalgia, but, you know, it's not like he's been like a long-time Fnatic member. Yeah, I don't know. Cool to see these plays, but I think they've shown enough. This is like a 6-minute video. Can we get some talking, some insight? I want to hear from selfmade. I want to hear from the, you know, the team and everything about this move. That's what we're looking for. Alright, hold up, boys. We're gonna have to skip through this. If this is just a montage, like, come on. Got anything? Is there any substance?
Let's get in game.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't seem like they really got what we're looking for here.
But it looks the same, yeah.
Get back from South.
Okay, so yes, there is actually not even them talking about anything in that video. That's a little bit weird. I think it's a lot cooler when they actually, like, put in the thoughts and perspective of, like, the general manager or somebody to do with the team and get the players to talk a little bit. That's definitely what I was expecting. I was hoping for some cool stuff here, but I guess it's just kind of a tribute video. I guess it's just a self-made montage. If they were going to do that, I feel like it could have been like a minute or 2 minutes. I don't think you need a 7-minute Twitter video for something like that, but hey, that's just me. You know, Fnatic social media team go off. But thankfully, they did actually post an article about this. Not a super long article. Again, I get how it's probably weird to be doing some of that content right now, getting exit interviews and interviewing about the staff and everything when publicly the relations between selfmade and Fnatic are just not good right now, with him kind of calling them out and them kind of responding, and there's a lot of bad blood and stuff going on, but still, I mean, he's a player who's done a lot of great for the organization in the short time he was there. He did really well, and they still could, you know, say some nice things, and I'm sure he could still say some nice things about the org and kind of part their ways, but, you know, they didn't. So they said, today we announced the transfer of selfmade to another LEC team. At the end of the spring split, selfmade was offered a contract extension to continue beyond November of this year, which he refused. That is a really big part. Obviously, they did offer him a contract extension. It's not that he's just straight up getting kicked. They were interested in him long term, but then once he wasn't interested in them long term, this is kind of weird too, because we go on. Following this decision, the decision of the coaching staff to go in a new direction for the jungle role, we offered him to start in the upcoming split as a sub. So they were like, hey, selfmade, you're so good, we'd like to have you long term. He was like, you know, I'm not really sure. And they're like, okay, then you're benched. Like, what? That's weird. That's not really how it goes for most organizations and most sports. It's like, hey man, we think you're so good, we'd like to have you long term. And if they're like, you know, I'm just gonna hold out a little bit, they're like, okay, well, you know, we still think you're good, so let's do as good as we can this split, and let's see what happens in the future. You know, if you're an org that's like trying to make worlds or trying to win a bunch of games and everything, wouldn't that make the most sense? Doesn't it, you know, make a little sense to, I think there's two options that make sense. One, to keep him, play him if you think he's that good. Two, to sell him off for a bunch of money. And obviously that's what they ended up doing, but it sounds like their first option was to just keep him as a sub and not sell him off, which that makes absolutely no sense. I know it's really, you know, it's not a hot take to like clown on Fnatic management and stuff right now. It's kind of the big thing. Everybody's doing it. But man, that sounds like horrible management. Who is Fnatic's general manager? What is going on in this team? What is going on in this org? It makes absolutely no sense. It seems like every single decision they make like defies common sense or common logic or common business strategy for esports or sports or just organizations in general. I don't get it. That's weird. But whatever. He was determined to be a part of a starting roster, so we allowed him to explore his options to see out the last few months of his Fnatic contract playing for another team. Since joining Fnatic from SK Gaming in 2019, Oscar has been amongst the top junglers in Europe and the world. Yes, he's been absolutely awesome. Not this past split, but, you know, before. Helping us to make the LEC Grand Finals in 2020 Spring and Summer Splits, as well as the 2020 World Championships. Self-made strong personality and dominating playstyles earned him a place in the heart of all Fnatic League of Legends fans, and he will always be an important part of our LOL journey. More announcements on the jungle position and our League of Legends roster for summer 2021 and beyond will be made soon. So that's the big part. Obviously, They still have not announced a jungler. In this move, they haven't even announced where selfmade is going. I'm assuming Vitality will hopefully be putting out a cool little video, intro, tribute, something real soon. That'd be awesome. And they still have not announced their official jungler for the 2021 Summer Split or any other moves or whatever they'll be doing. So we're still looking out for that. We're waiting for that next big announcement. But again, super, super weird stuff. Yeah, they did not name the team or anything. But yeah, he was offered a sub position, which is super weird. Obviously, he wasn't going to accept that. I mean, maybe a 6-man roster would have worked out. Maybe, but like, I mean, if you're self-made, you're not just going to kind of wait in the balance and be like, oh, you guys think I'm really good, but since you're mad at me, you're going to bench me. Like, yeah, get out of that situation. I totally understand it. Totally makes sense on self-made side. But yeah, so there's some more drama and stuff we might talk about in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, he is gone. Obviously, the surprise Pikachu face, nobody really surprised to see this. There's been all kinds of leaks, all kinds of rumors and everything talking about this move. And we're getting a little bit closer to knowing the official Fnatic roster for Summer 2021. Again, it's right around the corner. The Summer Split is coming very, very soon. But this is at least one official announcement coming from Fnatic that they are moving on from their jungler self-made, that they have sold him off. They're getting some cash. I would assume a decent amount of cash for such a talented player as self-made, even though he's coming off not a super great split. The big thing is he only has one split left on his contract, so maybe it's not super valuable to other teams, but he could absolutely be a really, really valuable asset, so that's cool for a team that is reportedly not in the best financial situation, so maybe something's going right for Fnatic, but you know, we got to kind of assume that Bwipo jungle will probably be a downgrade over self-made, especially right away, but I guess we'll see. Who really knows? But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about what Fnatic's doing? You think they're right? You think they're wrong? You think they should have kept self-made, got rid of Bwipo, or you think they're doing it good? I'd love your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay updated on my latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!